Good morning. An additional question that arises in the discussion of Toveya is the possible exception of what is referred to as derech lichluch, when something becomes colored, but not in a constructive manner, but rather in a destructive manner. Typically, the malacha of Toveya is when I make something appear more beautiful because of the color which it is given. However, there are circumstances where the color actually detracts from the overall beauty of the item. In such a case, the Shulchan Aruch writes, Yishmisha Omer, there are those who say, Sheha'ochel tutim o she'ar peros hatzivuim, if one is eating strawberries or something else that emits color when one touches it, one actually needs to be careful not to go ahead and touch using those hands of that have the color, that have the juice on them, and to go ahead and touch their shirt or even a napkin or something similar, mishum tzoveya, because of the malacha of tzoveya. That meaning to say, the Shulchan Aruch seems to be ruling that if I go ahead and get strawberry juice on my fingers and then wipe that on my white shirt, which really is causing a stain, that perhaps that would be problematic because of tzoveya. And the Mishnah Berurah quotes the Magen Avraham, who emphasizes that this is particularly true if I'm wiping on the same color. If I'm wearing a red shirt and I wipe my red strawberry juice on that shirt, then that would for sure be a problem. However, if, let's say, I'm wiping the red juice upon my white shirt, Yesh Mekilin, says the Mishnah Berurah, there are those that are lenient bekol zeh, because that it is called derech lichluch, because it is not enhancing the appearance, but rather it is detracting from the beauty of the item. And he writes in Mishnah Berurah, when one cannot otherwise be cautious for this, then one can rely on these poskim in cases of need. The Sha'ar Tzion says, who are these poskim? Who are these people that are lenient? He quotes the Radbaz, the Chacham Tzvi. He says even Rabbi Akiva Eger brings it, and others as well. And so there seems to be a significant amount of poskim and achronim in particular who are lenient that if it is done in a destructive manner, then that is okay. Based off of that, Rabbi Ribiat in his 39 Malachos and others suggest that when possible, one should attempt to be machmir in a permanent manner. If one is wiping some dirt on a towel or on a clothing, if it is a different color, then it seems to be appropriate to attempt to be machmir, to be strict on this. Nonetheless, if one is unable to do so, or if the item itself is temporary, for example, a paper towel or wiping blood on a gauze, then that would be okay. So again, in summary, this appears to be a leniency brought by many poskim that if it is done derech lichluch in a destructive manner, then it does not qualify as the malacha of tzoveh in the first place, while there are those that are strict, and it seems to be appropriate to be strict when possible. However, in the case of need, or in a case of wiping it on something temporary, then that too would be okay and perfectly permitted. Have a great Shabbos.